Are you ready for rolling blackouts? Hey everyone, welcome back to Homestead Corner. I'm Jenny, and today I want to talk a little bit about rolling blackouts. If you watch the news or read articles or anything, they are right out saying that prepare for a possibility of rolling blackouts. And it's a bunch of different places across the country that I've seen articles from. California has been dealing with this for quite some time over the last couple of years. And because the infrastructure is just such a problem out there and so deteriorated. And they are expecting more problems this summer in California because they don't have enough power. They're expecting that there won't be enough power to run the system. So they're telling people to, there's this possibility that this could happen. And if you just watch the news, they are literally telling you what to prepare for. So I've seen also in the Midwest, there was some rivers that are so low, they're not able to run the hydro stations continuously. So that is going to cause more of a problem in that area as well. All over the place, if you just look, there are tons of articles out there that talk about these rolling blackouts. And I think it's important for everyone, especially with the way the economy is. The food is so expensive. Rents are just rising fast as food and everything else. Gas is out of this world. The prices of gas are crazy. I filled up this morning and it was $4.87, which I know is a lot less than a lot of places around the country. I received a message from someone in California, and they saw that gas hit $9.81 a gallon in their area. So that is a huge amount of money for gas. People are not going to be able to afford to drive to work, especially people that have long drives. It's really going to cause problems. So on top of all of these insane prices and everything else that is going on, the next few months, I think, are going to be extremely difficult. When you throw rolling blackouts on top of that, on top of all the prices, all the chaos, everything that's happening, we are really in for it. And we need to be prepared for these rolling blackouts. If the grid goes down and you've got a freezer full of meat, you need to be prepared on how you are going to get that meat and preserve it in a different manner. Or get it preserved before the grid goes down is probably your best option. If you don't have a way to preserve it without electricity, you are going to want to get that done. Meat in the freezer, lots of people are stocking up to get as much meats on hand as they can because availability, cost, everything else. We have all this chaos and craziness going on. And when we have our freezers full and the grid goes down, we could lose all that meat. And that could be hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for some people. I know some people have more than one freezer and have it chocked full of meat all the time to make sure they have enough. But those things are really going to cause a problem. So I think right now it's really important to look at how we are going to deal with grid down, no electricity. If you've got solar, that's great. But if you don't have those sunny days, how are you going to power the things that you have? Because I know we have some solar and we have enough to run the refrigerator and the freezer, but we really don't have anything for anything else to run. So if the sun is not out, if you don't have enough battery for days, if we have days and days where we don't get any sun here, and we've seen even with 7 100-watt panels, we see the wattage is a 15, 20 on a cloudy day. It really isn't much. It's not enough to keep anything running, really. So you need extra to keep things running smoothly, and be prepared for not sunny days if that's what you're counting on. If you're counting on a gas generator to get you through, make sure you have plenty of gas. And clearly, the sooner you get that, the better off you'll be, because it's rising and rising every single day. So we are taking a little bit of time right now to go through our preps, make sure oil lanterns are full and ready to go if we need lighting, headlamps charged, fresh batteries on hand, things like that. Make sure we have what we need. If you need cooling of some sort, looking into how you are going to keep that going. I know here in Maine, cooling isn't as much of a big deal as it is in the southern, really hot states. You are going to want to make sure you have fans of some sort, some way to get cool. We're going to have to look at how we are going to get through this and make a plan what you need to have in place and get that into action. Definitely right now is the time before these rolling blackouts start. They're saying it right on the TV. We need to be prepared for this stuff, because when they start talking about it, it's going to happen. I totally believe it will happen, and we need to be prepared. So getting through your preps, making sure what you have for blackouts, all your preps, make sure you're prepared. And remember, cash on hand is going to be another thing. If your whole area is down and the stores cannot take credit cards, if they don't have the electricity to run the credit card machines, then you are going to be up the creek without a paddle. Really, have some cash on hand. So a lot of places will still be able to, and they'll be prepared to take cash in those instances, at least to get you through. And it doesn't have to be $1 million or anything like that. Just a little bit of cash, a week's worth, whatever you can, have that on hand. We're going to need cash in these situations. And when the grid goes down, those machines are not going to work. Right now is the time. Get a plan in place, put it into action, and make sure you have what you need and you're prepared. When the power goes out, it may only be for a few hours, but it could be weeks. You just don't know. So being prepared will help you get through it. And that's it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.